Hey everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Adam. We're here to help you move from being just understood to sounding genuinely fluent in English.
Adam, let's set a scene. Picture this. You hop into a taxi in a new city. You're a little nervous, and you tell the driver, "Can you take me to the Royal Hotel, fast way?"
Hey, it's okay. It works. The driver will almost certainly understand you. But does it sound natural? Does it sound fluent?
Exactly. In this episode, you're going to learn the essential English phrases to take a taxi like a pro. We'll cover everything from booking the ride to making polite small talk, and finally, paying your fare with total confidence.
We're going to take you from just being understood to sounding genuinely fluent. By the end of this episode, you'll have the tools and the confidence to handle any taxi ride anywhere in the English-speaking world without that feeling of anxiety.
Let's get started.
Before we get into sounding perfectly natural, we've got to master the basics. These are the absolute must-know phrases.
We'll walk through it step by step, just like a real taxi ride.
There are pretty much three ways you'll get a taxi: hailing one on the street, booking one over the phone, or having your hotel call one for you.
Let's cover all three scenarios. First up, hailing a taxi on the street. This is when you see a cab with its light on. That means it's available, and you just raise your hand. Once it pulls over, the first thing you need to do is confirm they can take you where you want to go.
The most common and direct phrase is, "Could you take me to the Royal Hotel, please?"
Let's quickly break that down. "Could you" is a really polite way to start a request. "Take me to" is the key action. Then you finish with your destination and the magic word, "please." It's polite, it's clear, and it's understood everywhere.
Another great option is to ask a quick question first. Once you've made eye contact with the driver, you can simply ask, "Are you free?" or "Are you available?"
Once they say yes, you follow up with your destination. "Great. I need to go to the Central Museum."
All right, let's practice these. We'll say the phrase and you repeat it out loud in the pause. Jessica, you say the phrase.
Okay, repeat after me. "Could you take me to the airport, please?"
Your turn.
"Are you free?"
Go for it.
"I need to go to 123 King Street."
And one more. Excellent. Now, what if you need to book a taxi by phone? I know this can feel a little intimidating, but it really just follows a simple script.
Right. When the operator answers, you just state what you need. You can say, "May I book a taxi for 7 p.m. this evening?" Or, if you need one right away, you can ask, "When is the soonest I could book a taxi for?"
They'll then ask for your pickup location and your destination. You can say, "I'm at the Grand Pacific Hotel, and I'd like to go to the train station."
Let's practice that phone call flow. Repeat after me. "May I book a taxi for 8 a.m. tomorrow morning?"
Your turn to repeat.
"I'm at 455 Main Street."
Repeat it.
"I'd like to go to the international airport."
Okay, you got it. Finally, the easiest option of all, you're at a hotel and you want the staff to help.
You can go to the front desk or the doorman and politely ask, "Could you organize a taxi for me, please?" Or, to be more specific, "Could you get a taxi for me for this evening, please? I need to be picked up at 6 p.m. They'll take care of the booking, and all you have to do is be ready on time."
Simple as that.
So you've got your taxi. Now for the most important part, telling the driver where to go and getting a few key details.
Being clear here is everything. A simple miscommunication can send you in the wrong direction, which costs you time and money. When you state your destination, be as specific as you can.
If it's an address, say the full address clearly. Could you take me to 42 Park Street, please?
If it's a famous landmark, use its name. I need to go to the city museum, please. Or, can you take me to Grand Central Station? It's always a nice touch to add please at the end. It just makes the request sound friendlier.
Once the destination is clear, there are two really important questions you might want to ask before you start moving, especially if you're on a budget or a tight schedule. First, the time. You can ask, how long will it take?
Or a slightly more detailed version. About how long will it take to get there?
Second, the cost. Adam, I know this is a huge source of anxiety for a lot of travelers.
It absolutely is. The best way to handle it is to ask a clear, polite question right at the start. How much will that cost? Or, a little more informally, about how much will it be?
In many cities, taxis use a meter to calculate the fare based on distance and time. You can check by asking, do you use a meter? If the driver says yes, they might say something like, yep, the fare will be on the meter, or it'll depend on the traffic.
And if they don't use a meter, they might give you a flat rate, a fixed price for the trip. Asking about the cost beforehand avoids any nasty surprises at the end.
Let's practice these crucial questions. Let's take turns. My turn first. Repeat after me. How long will it take to get to the airport?
Your turn. Now me. Repeat. About how much will it cost?
Your turn. Okay, my turn again. Do you accept credit cards?
Oh, and that last one is a big one these days. Always ask if you're planning to pay with a card. A simple, do you take credit cards? At the beginning of the trip can save you a real headache later.
Okay, you've now mastered the essentials. You can get a taxi, say where you're going, and ask about the price. You will absolutely be understood.
But our goal is to make you sound like a fluent beginner, right? This means learning to speak not just correctly, but naturally. This section is all about upgrading your phrases from functional to fluent.
Let's go back to that first scene. The phrase fast way is just a little too direct. It sounds like a translation.
So instead of saying, take me the fast way,
Try this. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so could you please take the quickest route? See why this is better? I'm in a bit of a hurry gives a friendly reason for your request. Could you please take the quickest route? Is a soft, polite question, not a command. It shows respect for the driver's knowledge.
here's another common one. You think you know a shortcut. Instead of saying, go this way, it is faster.
Try this. Would it be quicker to take the highway? Or maybe, I usually go via Main Street. Is that a good option today? The first one is an order. The second one is a suggestion, framed as a question. It's more collaborative. You're working with the driver.
That's a huge part of sounding natural and polite in English. Let's practice the fluent versions. Repeat after Jessica,
I'm in a bit of a rush. Is this the quickest way?
your turn.
Would it be quicker to take the expressway?
Go for it.
Let's be honest, every passenger and taxi driver on Earth talks about traffic. It's a universal topic.
A beginner might ask a really direct question. Instead of asking, is traffic bad?
Try this. Looks like the traffic is pretty heavy today. Or, how's the traffic looking up ahead?
The difference is subtle, but it's important. Is traffic bad? Is a simple yes or no question that can end the conversation. The other options are conversation starters. They're observations that invite the driver to share their opinion.
They might say, "Yeah, it's rush hour," or "Not too bad. We should be moving soon." It just opens the door for a real back and forth. Let's practice the natural phrase. Repeat after me. Looks like the traffic is pretty heavy this afternoon.
Your turn.
During the ride, you might feel too hot or too cold. It is 100% okay to ask the driver to adjust things.
Instead of saying, turn on AC.
Try this. Could you please turn on the air conditioning? It's a bit warm in here. Or, for heat, would you mind turning up the heat, please? The polite formula here is, could you please? Or, would you mind? Adding a small reason makes the request feel less demanding.
It's softer and just more considerate. Let's practice. Repeat after Jessica.
Could you please turn on the air conditioning?
Your turn.
Would you mind cracking a window? It's a little stuffy.
Go ahead.
Taxi drivers are often fantastic conversationalists. A little bit of small talk can make the ride more pleasant, and it's amazing English practice. The trick is to ask open-ended questions.
Right. A driver might ask you, is this your first time in the city? Instead of just saying, yes.
Try expanding your answer. Yes, it is. I just got in this morning. It looks beautiful so far. This gives the driver something to work with. They might respond, "Welcome. Are you here for business or pleasure?"
Now you can say, I'm here for a conference, but I'm hoping to do some sightseeing too. See how the conversation starts to build?
Some other safe and common small talk topics are the weather, like, "It's a beautiful day, isn't it?" or your origin. If they ask where you're from, you can tell them and ask a question back.
Asking for recommendations is also a golden opportunity. You can ask, since you know the city so well, do you have any recommendations for a good local restaurant?
One important cultural note. In most English-speaking cultures, it's considered rude to ask people how much money they make. It's also best to avoid asking a woman her age.
Just stick to safe, friendly topics like travel, food, weather, and what you're seeing around the city.
All right, let's put everything we've learned together. We're going to listen to a complete, natural-sounding taxi conversation from start to finish.
A traveler named Maria is going from her hotel to a museum. Jessica will be playing Maria, and I'll be the driver. First time through, just listen. Hi there. Where are you heading?
Hi! Could you take me to the City Art Museum, please?
The City Art Museum, sure thing. Hop in.
Thank you. About how long will it take to get there?
On a good day, about 15 minutes. But it looks like the traffic is pretty heavy today, so maybe closer to 25 minutes.
Okay, no problem. I'm not in a major hurry.
All right. Is this your first time visiting our city?
Yes, it is. I'm here for a week on vacation. I'm very excited to explore.
That's great. You've picked a good week for it. The weather is perfect.
It really is. By the way, would you mind turning up the air conditioning just a little bit, please?
Of course, no problem at all. Is that better?
Yes, that's perfect, thank you. Actually, I have a quick question. Would it be possible to make a very quick stop at an ATM? I realized I don't have much cash.
Sure, there's one right on our route in a couple of blocks. I can pull over there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, here is the ATM on your right.
Great, I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm all set. Thanks for waiting.
You're welcome. We're just about 5 minutes from the museum now.
And here we are, the City Art Museum.
Perfect. How much do I owe you?
The fare comes to $18.50.
Okay. Here is a 20. Please keep the change.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the museum.
Thanks for the ride and for your help. Have a great day.
You too.
Did you see how Maria used all those polite phrases we learned? She confirmed her destination, asked about the time, made a comfort request politely, and even handled an unexpected extra stop.
Now, let's do it again. This time, we'll leave a pause for you after each line. Your job is to repeat the line out loud. This is called shadowing, and it's one of the best ways to improve your fluency and pronunciation.
Let's go. Adam, you start.
Hi there. Where are you heading?
Hi. Could you take me to the City Art Museum, please?
The City Art Museum, sure thing. Hop in.
Thank you. About how long will it take to get there?
On a good day, about 15 minutes. But it looks like the traffic is pretty heavy today, so maybe closer to 25 minutes.
Okay, no problem. I'm not in a major hurry.
All right. Is this your first time visiting our city?
Yes, it is. I'm here for a week on vacation. I'm very excited to explore.
That's great. You've picked a good week for it. The weather is perfect.
It really is. By the way, would you mind turning up the air conditioning just a little bit, please?
Of course, no problem at all. Is that better?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you. Actually, I have a quick question. Would it be possible to make a very quick stop at an ATM? I realized I don't have much cash.
Sure, there's one right on our route in a couple of blocks. I can pull over there.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you so much.
Okay, here is the ATM on your right.
Great. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm all set. Thanks for waiting.
You're welcome. We're just about 5 minutes from the museum now.
And here we are, the City Art Museum.
Perfect. How much do I owe you?
The fare comes to $18.50.
Okay. Here is a 20. Please keep the change.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the museum.
Thanks for the ride and for your help. Have a great day.
You too.
Fantastic work. Practice like this truly is the secret to building real confidence.
Remember, handling a taxi ride in English is really about two things: clarity and politeness.
Be crystal clear about your destination and what you need, and always frame it politely using phrases like, "Could you please?" or "Would you mind?" You now have all the tools, from the absolute must-knows to the more fluent, natural-sounding phrases, to handle any taxi ride with confidence.
You can book a ride, ask about the price, chat about traffic, and pay your fare like you've been doing it your whole life.
If this episode helped you feel more prepared for your next trip, be sure to subscribe for more guides to real-world English conversations. We want to help you become a confident English speaker, no matter the situation.
And let us know in the comments which phrase from today's lesson you found the most useful.
Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next episode.